Thank you, Miguel. Let me bring in John Allen, the CNN senior Vatican analyst, and Father Edward Beck, CNN contributor, Passionist priest. Okay, a brilliant line that I read this morning that although it is Wednesday, this is the first full day of voting, and it's like Super Tuesday in American politics, the big clearinghouse day. I believe you wrote it. Is that right?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, what brilliant mind did you collect that insight from? Yeah. Listen, to use the American political metaphor, yesterday was the New Hampshire primary. That is the first test of strength for the candidates after an endless round of speculation and armchair handicapping and so on. Last night, those 115 Cardinals found out who actually might have legs as a candidate in this race. Now, today becomes what we Americans would think of as Super Tuesday because it's the make-or-break day for the front runners. I mean, either they close the deal today, that is, it looks like they're going to get across that magic two-thirds threshold of 77 votes and become the next pope, or it's going to become clear to the electors that none of these candidates is going to get to that threshold, and they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. That's the drama of the day.
And again, because unlike in American presidential politics, if you have people who are neck and neck, and the Cardinals believe we don't know that either of them can get it, they literally start looking for a third. So it's unusual for what we're used to in presidential politics. Father Beck, we understand that this is about setting priorities. There are big issues on the table, and that perhaps no one potential cardinal as pope can deliver on all of them. As a priest, as a member of the Catholic family, what do you believe, if you were going to pick for just one reason, what should that reason be?
Well, if I could take it from the perspective of people who are talking to me as a priest, there's two things that come up. One is they want a reformer. Not only we think of reforming as sexual abuse and cleaning house, but people have seen there's been mismanagement at the top. And it hasn't really been Pope Emeritus Benedict's fault. It's been those that surrounded him. They're supposed to keep the trains running on time, supposed to organize things, bad elites, all of that saying, well, what's going on at the top? So they want a reformation of that organization. Secondly, they say, we want someone who can communicate to the masses. They long for John Paul II again, who can stand up on a world stage and elicit excitement about the church, about the vision of the church, and someone who can inspire youth once again as well.
Two very different qualities in a leader, though. Someone who can batten down the hatches and someone who can inspire people.
Jesuit Father Tom Rees, a colleague and friend of ours, said what these Cardinals seem to be looking for is Jesus Christ with an MBA. And that's a hard profile to go looking for in this College of Cardinals.
All right, thank you very much. John, I'm going back to you. The Italian lesson for the day is something somebody told me. They said, what's going on in there right now? Piano, piano, e poi si muove. Slowly, slowly, but then we'll get there.
Wow, I just can't get enough of it when you speak Italian, Chris. Our thanks to you, Chris Cuomo and Smoke Wash
you can't get
in
enough
Rome
of it.
this morning. It's fantastic, multilingual to boot.